Greetings, YouTube. Um, Back with another live video. So this video is based on how to remove a Hoover wind tunnel self propelled, whatever model self propelled. This could be the anniversary, like the TT models or TTI models. My bad, TTI models or Maytag models. Well, somebody on Facebook, named by Trace Milloy, have an issue with his self-propel, the Hoover U64 900. Well, his machine ended up the bolt that holds the transmission, the transmission pulley that where the two belts rides on, like the V belt, flat belt. Well, that is no bolt is on there. So I'm going to make a video how to remove a transmission off of a Hoover self-propel unit. The one I have is a U6451. This could go for the U64 34, U64 36, U64 32. So let's get started. Now, let me go ahead and set my camera up so that way I can show you the actual vacuum. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, I think you guys can see that. All right. So the first things is you always want to make sure your vacuum is unplugged. Any vacuum before you start work on it, take it apart or whatever. So the tools we're going to be using is a flathead screwdriver, another flathead screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, and then I have one of these Craftsman. It's like a nut driver, but where you can add a bit in, and this is a Torx T25 bit. So actually, let me go ahead and put. I'm so sorry, you guys can't see that. Let me move this vacuum out of the way. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart. So like I said, you want to make sure your vacuum is unplugged. Any vacuum. All right. It's been a while since I've done vacuum videos. Yeah, pretty much. So we'll go ahead and start removing this bottom plate. All right. Oh wow. Oh, right. These came out. Okay. Guess I wanted to put some what you calling these? Oh, so these came out. I'm about to put some Fuse-It-All on those gaskets to keep them from coming off. All right. So we'll move the brush bar. That brush bar is gonna get cleaned up. I ain't gonna do that right now, but I'm gonna clean the brush bar up and seriously, I'm gonna end up getting a replacement roller brush anyway. Yeah. All right. So let me go and put these back in. Yeah, I gotta put some. I'm gonna do that later when I service this. All right. So next thing I'm gonna do is remove the drive belts off the vacuum. Oh wow. I'm gonna check this belt, make sure. All right, we good. So one thing I like about these old stock belts. Okay. So second thing I'm gonna do is remove this hose clamp right here. All right, it's dirty. All right, so now here's the fun part. Okay. Let me show you something. Since yes, look, check this out. So there's a screw right here. Now let me put it like this: since most people don't know how to remove their hood on their machine, I have a different housing on here. So this housing is really not original to this machine, but hardly can see down there. It's so dark. So let me go ahead and flip a light onto this. Right down there, there's a screw right there on the side of this pulley, the side of this drive pulley. And then there's a screw right there on the side of that hose. Now, understand that this machine this housing is not original because this will normally have 2 screws. But since I have whatever, because I like rebuilding wind tunnels, yeah, you just want to remove those 2 screws. Not unless if your machine end up having a 3rd screw in the middle and it's missing. But yeah, so that's how you once you remove those 2 screws, you're gonna end up. I'm gonna use 2 of these flathead screwdrivers to pop this hood off. So. All right. Oh, wait a minute. So it says, okay. We'll take care of that later then. All right. Wait, hold up. Move that down. There we go. All right. So I'm going to remove 2 silver screws I just showed you on this video. Now, like I said, I have to remove those 2 screws. By the way, I'm gonna have to order me a demagnetizer. All right, so take the 2 flathead screwdrivers I was telling you about. Stick one right here. Stick the other one. Move that out the way. And then after you do that, I'm gonna remove. Oh wow! Oh wow! Wow, that was so simple. Okay, we're gonna move the hood out the way. Now, next thing is, this is where Trace had an issue of trying to get to this transmission. Now, Okay, so check this out. Now, since I actually removed, oh my God, since I removed the hood, now this is the only way people can get to right here. So if you can't figure out how to remove this to take this hood off, the transmission off, the first things you're gonna have to do, look, there's some brackets right here. Now the reason why is that because look, the brackets, look, check this out. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Look at this. Check this out. So look, here's the upper portion of the vacuum. And here's the bottom part. So this machine is split into two sections. Well, that's because remember, this machine, say with the twin chamber model, and it sucks ass that Hoover no longer makes parts no more. Sucks, doesn't it? Anyway, this is the housing right here that this transmission is attached to, followed by this nozzle housing. Now, what happens is this, there's one, two, that's 4 screws total. So what you want to do is take your Phillips head. Now, there's times I have using a screw gun on this, and the reason why I don't no longer use screw guns on vacuums is because I had around and stripped screw holes, and I think I know how to work my way up rebuilding screw holes. But we ain't gonna talk about that today. We ain't gonna be talking about how to rebuild screw holes. Not today. For a different time. So we're gonna remove 4 screws that holds this up entire body. Oh wow, look at that. I know you guys ignore the fact that I farted on this video. Ignore the fact. Okay, ignore that. Oh damn. I caused a nuclear explosion, a bomb in this room. Anyway. Alright, so alright. I'm gonna put this to the side. Alright. Now. Look. All right, look. All my audience, all my viewers. Look at it. You see what I did right there? Yeah. The reason why I moved it up and down like that, because I took those 2 brackets off. Now, take this part, and if you want to clean it up, go ahead. Now. Okay, that's... Yeah, I gotta clean that up. All right. So now, since we remove the housing off of this, now first things is what you want to do. Okay, so we're done using these. Now it's time to use this. It's a nut jar. We're going to end up attaching this bit. It's T25. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. Now, before I even do that, so what you want to do is remove this screw. This washer. Don't lose this because you know Hoover no longer. If you was to lose this, you're gonna have to go to the Home Depot or anywhere to find like a screw. You just screw it down to that cable. But you don't want to do that. So after you remove this bolt with this washer that holds this cable in place, is you're gonna take your flathead screwdriver, the one that you use to remove the hood, like to push the tabs out and release the hood. And you're going to take that and then pop it out. And then after that, I'm going to show you how to remove this whole assembly if you was like you want to replace it or tear the transmission open, break it all open to the gearbox, you know, to clean up and service it. But I'm going to go ahead and do this on camera. All right. Okay. All right. So now, all right. Now we're gonna take the flathead screwdriver, and I'm going to pop off this clip right here. There we go. Now, after you do that, going to move the cable to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and release and remove this actuator arm. All right, now, okay, now here goes the part where this is what we call transmission removal. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is like me working on a vehicle. Nah, because I treat vacuums like automotives. So that's what we did right there. So removed the washer, the screw, remove the C-clip, and that's what's to pull this up off that actuator arm. Now, to remove this transmission off the base of the vacuum, I'm going to raise them up. It's like you're standing the vacuum up, but it's laying down. So stand it up just like that. So there's two screws here, and then there's like a screw right there. I'm just using this as a pointer right there. So once I remove those 1, 2, and that third screw right there, then this whole entire assembly will slide off. All right, that's how that's what we're gonna do. Oh my God. Okay. Oh damn. Okay. I'll get to the comments and everything later. Right now, we're just focusing on this. I'm not ignoring you guys, okay? Don't think I'm ignoring you guys. No, I'm just working on this. We'll get to the comments later. Let's focus on this first. Okay. Now, since we removed those 3 screws I just showed you, I will need to clean this transmission off. It's dirty. So after we remove those 3 screws, your transmission has been removed. Now, so after you know you got your replacement transmission, used or brand new, it's dirty. because it's been beating the groom of the carpet. So what you do, and you know you want to replace your transmission or service it, whatever you doing. What you do, take your transmission, and there's a groove, there's an opening at the bottom right here that will slide onto. I'll show you. You guys can see it. Okay. So look, let me show you something. So here goes the part where, because look, this is the groove, this is the opening, them 2 screws, and then there's this other part where this bracket will slide over. It screws it in. What's going on, Marco? All right, we're gonna get to the comment. We're gonna get to the comments while I get done with this. So, it's dirty. I've been using this, so I don't use it every day, but yeah, that's what happens when you take a transmission off and it gets dirty. So I'm gonna clean it up later. But yeah, so when you put a new transmission on, this is what we call redoing everything in reverse motion. So take your used transmission or your brand new transmission, and what you do, you're gonna make sure everything lines up, the screw holes. So remember, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Now what you want to do is, once you line it up, because these are the holes right here where your screws are going to be. And by the way, this is a used transmission from some self-propelled wind tunnel. I don't know what model. I got it off of eBay. The reason why I ended up getting another transmission for this one, because what I believe, I forgot what the problem was. But so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and slide back. I can't do this with one hand. I gotta use 2 hands with this. But yeah, yep. I'm gonna start doing. So next thing, I'm gonna start doing some videos. You know, since I like doing repair, I like repair machines, restore machines. That'll be fun for me. That'll be fun for you guys to watch. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna. Actually, you know what? We're gonna talk about it later when we get done with the video. All right. Okay. So now, since we have established, you know, your problem with the machine, transmission needed to be replaced. Nothing wrong with this one. But I'm making a video for somebody that's having an issue with their machine. So, yeah. Also, you guys will make sure that this bracket that slides over onto the transmission, the housing right here. I've seen this a lot where the bracket will hit up against this pulley right here, this piece, and that'll chew it up, that pulley up, and that's what you don't want. So, you're gonna take your transmission and remember what I said, line it up. Those 2 screw holes right there, you're gonna line up with this part right here. And then what you do, okay, you slide it in place. Now, reverse motion. We'll take that silver screw, and that silver screw gonna go right there on the side of that bracket. Okay. All right. Now, make sure the screws are tightened down. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and put back on the actuator arm. This is the fun part. Yeah, this is a pain in the ass. I was being sarcastic when I said this was the fun part. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that's they go over. Just gonna try. All right, so we're gonna fold that bracket over. I'm gonna hold it right there. Hey, by the way, you guys know, and I know, this is not my first time ever. This is not my first time doing this kind of stuff. Boy, man, and you know what? Let me put it like this to you guys. Let me break something down to you. Let me break something down for y'all. I'm an old school type person, so if you guys never ever seen me worked on a Dyson before, well, let me tell you something. I really don't like dealing with Dyson machines. But I have an auntie on my dad's side of the family. And this is the third vacuum I'm working on. Not this machine, but technically my auntie's vacuum. 2 other vacuums got repaired by me. There are 2 different models. I'm going to currently give my auntie's vacuum, her Dyson DC41, a full tune-up. Let me tell you something. I really never ever in my life worked on a Dyson because how complex as hell they are, especially the newer Dysons. I never worked on a Dyson with like a DC33 or DC07, DC14. Most of the times I normally either repaired, it'd be Hoover, certain Bissell vacuums, Oryx, Kirby's, and stuff like that, because I really like vacuums that are simple. I don't like all that unnecessary bullshit inside of a vacuum, like, the circuitries and stuff, like all that kind of stuff. But I will be repairing my auntie's vacuum. I mean, there's a couple of parts going to be replaced. But back to what I was doing is I just got done attaching the transmission, and I just got done attaching the actuator arm to this. Make sure your self propels off. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and put the housing back on. Since I put these new felt seals in, I'm gonna have to end up I'm gonna clean this up, and then I'm gonna end up putting some fuse it all, like some silicone, something to keep those new felt seals in place when the brush plate and the nozzle housing. Would you guys like to see a motor, like a video of me restoring the motor? Oh, I bet you guys would love to see that. All right. We'll talk. We'll definitely get into those details later. So we're gonna put everything back in on this machine. um okay. Yep. Put that back in. Um repair numerous of these. Okay. And also be stripping these vacuums for parts. Now, go ahead and put the I gotta clean this back up. Clean this up right here. So put the hood back on. Now I'm going to flip this around. And we'll put the silver screws back in that for the hood. And let me tell you something too. The kind of tools I'll be using, like to dismantle, like to tear down transmission, 7/16 socket. And also, oh damn, if you guys probably willing to spend $50 on a brand new set of snap ring pliers. But we'll talk about all that stuff later. We'll get into all that technical stuff later. I'm finna get myself ready to go to Harbor Freight because I gotta go do some shopping, pick up some stuff. Now, oh, hold on. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the belts back in. Okay. Like I said, let me do this right quick, and then I'll get to the comments and all that stuff, and the questions, and then will before I close the video out, we'll go over what's going to happen to the garage vacuum, because the Hoover has been. Let me check this out too, because I gotta clean this brush bar up. But eventually, I'm gonna end up replacing this roller brush, and this is gonna go in my church vacuum. Yeah, I gotta clean this brush, break this whole entire brush roll down, clean up, and service it. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put some fees at all on this on these, so that way they won't be coming out of place. All right. All right. Now that right there, my friends, now that right there is how to remove a transmission transmission off of a Hoover U6451, or this, like I said, this applies for like U6425, U6485, and these self-propelled wind tunnel and the bagless models too, TTI and the Maytag series. Be right back. Before I close out, I'm gonna go put the tools up because I'm done with this stuff. Stay put. All right, we're back. Let me go ahead and clean this mess up that came from the roller, out of the nozzle housing and the brush plate. Go ahead and clean this up. Yeah, all right. Clean this up. All right. Put this up for now because all right. So yeah, that's how you remove a transmission off. of a Hoover Self Propelled Wind Tunnel Upright, whatever model you have. Now, Marco. Now, we're gonna get to the comments. Now, for one, Caden. Let's see, Caden. So he told me. So, Caden, you say you found a video of the Eureka self-propelled model 5048 Type A from 1987. Let me tell you something about Eurekas. I never owned one before, but I know Eureka user was making good vacuums back in the day, back in the times where, when metal vacuums were, when they were making metal vacuums, good motors. They had, like metal brush rolls and stuff like that. But yeah, older vacuums that were made out of metal was they really, I'm sorry to say this, but China just made things just completely total shit. Excuse me, I'm not supposed to be cussing on this on live, but China makes things total shit. And you know what? If I were you guys, I would just stay away from Walmart's vacuums. The only reason why I go to Walmart is I'm picking up a tight wide bag for a Hoover, a belt for a Bissell. That's the only time. That would be the only time you guys will see me. You know what? How about this? Next time I go to Walmart, I will make a video of doing it. Staying the hell away from Walmart's vacuums. Now, the only thing I probably might end up getting my hands on, which I already got a carpet cleaner, but I'll probably only get my hands on a Hoover smartwash. That's it. Other than that, hell no. Stay away from vacuums. From Walmart. Target, same thing. But yes, the Eureka self-propelled, and I totally forgot that Eureka did make self-propelled machines. The only vacuums I remember that made self-propelled will no longer make them, but Kirby still got self-propelled machines. But Hoover stopped making self-propelled. That's the only vacuum company that stopped making self-propelled was Hoover. But I totally forgot that Eureka did have the self-propelled units, but they were made out of metal base and all that, and well built too. Also, you said Carter has a Turbo Power 7500. Yes, he do. And I don't be on YouTube all the time, but he do have one. And actually, I do got, you know what, Caden? I do have a Turbo Power 7500. Matter of fact, I have one that's parted out. I don't think it's totally that black hood. That's the black hood right there. Black door panel, and then I have another one that's in the closet stripped for parts. So, yeah. Yep. And the U6451 900 is doing all right. Now, I'm going to say this right now. Let me put it like this, that the Hoover U6451 is doing great. That's actually I'm using that for like the back rooms in the hallway. And I do have, and Caden, by the way, you did mention about me making a video that Hoover U6450, not 52, why did I say that? U6432. Well, I have another U6432. It is from 2003. I bought it last year off of eBay. Something was wrong with it, but I got it fully serviced now, and it's ready to go. It's gonna be used. It's used for like the front, like the living room, kitchen, dining room. That's it. And then let's see. Now you was asking me, Tyler, can you do a living room vacuuming with the U6432 900? Now, I already vacuumed the living room probably a few weeks ago, because I don't vacuum every day because I'm not trying to kill every single motor in my machines and then wear out belts and stuff prematurely. But next time, I think when I vacuum the kitchen, I'll do a video of vacuuming the living room, and then you'll probably see me vacuum the kitchen. So I'll make a video of doing that. Now, Marco said, Marco, you said you have no issues with the transmission on your self-propel. Great, but guess what? Remember this part I was telling you about, Marco? If you still look, if you still need this part, it's still available. If you still need this part, look, all you gotta do, cause I have a second eBay account. I gotta charge my phone. Let me charge my phone. This iPhone. I have a second eBay account with that part up for sale. I'll show you before I get up off this live. Oh, I did say I was going to discuss about doing. Hold on, wait a minute. I didn't want to do. Why did I do that? All right, sign out. I'm gonna show you something. I should have put on a shirt. This just be hot up in my room. So let me show you that listing, Marco. Continue. Yeah, if you guys want to see a video of me restoring a Hoover U6425 motor I bought off of eBay, it's all dirty, rusted and stuff like that. It runs, but and new bearings. I tell you what, if you guys could give me up to 200 subscribers. Matter of fact, yeah, 200 subscribers. 200 subscribers. Give me up to hey, guys, give me up to. I need 200 subscribers. If you guys want to see some more videos of some restoration, and how I rebuild motors and how I do all that kind of stuff, give me to 200 subscribers, and then we can go from there. I would appreciate you guys for the 200 subscribers. Cause I need this. I need to get my channel growing. Yeah, I know I don't be on, making videos all the time, but it's that time for me to start getting to making some channel, like growing my channel, making more videos. Cause I know you guys get bored watching the same old videos. Look, give me up to 200 subscribers, and then we'll go from there. All right, here we go. 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 Now, here we go. Now, this is the Hoover upper hose one holder. Part is 364 33 136. So it says this one came off of the Hoover U6451 900, not the one I'm working on, but there's another one. I don't think you can see it. Is laying on that bed underneath some stuff. That's what it came off of. I ain't gonna show you how. Well, yeah. Oh, and that's how much I'm selling it for is $66.99 plus the shipping. So yeah. So Marco, if you want to go ahead and pay this, and then I can go ahead and I had it up on there since February the 23rd. That was last month, and I can go ahead and ship this out by USPS. So yeah, yeah, that's what I've put up for sale on eBay. So if you guys want to see some videos, or see me restore vacuum parts, if I'm want to reuse or to sell or maybe resell, give me up to 200 subscribers, and we'll go from there. And then I might end up showing you. I might end up showing you how I'm gonna do it. How I'm gonna go about doing it. But other than that, this is Todd's Vacuum Repair. All right, look. I will catch you guys very soon. Look, you guys stay positive out there. Just do y'all's thing. Keep doing it. Look, I believe in y'all. I believe in y'all. Give me up to 2,000, not 2,000. Did I say 2,000 subscribers? My bad. 200 subscribers. But yeah, more to come pretty soon. I'm out.